Hey there, adventure seekers. Ever heard of Bigfoot? You know that big, hairy dude people keep spotting in the woods? Well, we're diving deep into the legend of this mysterious forest giant. From wild tales to supposed evidence, we're on a quest to find out if Bigfoot is the real deal or just a big old campfire story. So grab your snacks, sit back, and join us as we explore the hairy, scary world of Bigfoot. Is he a mythical creature, an undiscovered species, or just your Uncle Larry on a bad hair day? Let's find out together in Bigfoot Uncovered, the search for the elusive creature. All right, folks, let's rewind a bit. The legend of Bigfoot, also known as Sasquatch, has been around for ages. Our Native American friends were the first to tell tales about a giant, hairy creature living in the woods. Fast forward to the 1950s, and boom, Bigfoot becomes a household name thanks to some giant footprints found in Northern California. People were like, whoa, that's one big foot, hence the name. Since then, sightings have popped up all over North America, especially in the Pacific Northwest. Picture this. You're out for a hike, minding your own business, and suddenly, you spot a massive, hairy figure that smells like it hasn't showered in a decade. Creepy, right? Witnesses describe Bigfoot as a towering figure, standing between 7 to 10 feet tall, covered in dark fur, and often emitting a distinct, unpleasant odor, kind of like your gym socks after a week. Despite the lack of solid proof, the mystery of Bigfoot keeps us hooked. There are dedicated folks out there, trekking through remote forests, analyzing footprints, and even testing DNA samples, all in the name of Bigfoot. Some say it's just a hoax or a case of mistaken identity, while others believe it's a living, breathing relic from an ancient species. The debate rages on, making Bigfoot one of the most intriguing topics in cryptozoology. So, buckle up as we dive into the legend of Bigfoot and see what all the fuss is about. Now, let's get into the juicy stuff, eyewitness accounts. Over the years, thousands of people claim they've seen Bigfoot. Some just caught a glimpse, while others had up-close and personal encounters. One of the most famous pieces of evidence is the Patterson-Gimlin film from 1967. It supposedly shows Bigfoot taking a casual stroll through the forest. Despite all the debates and analysis, that footage still has folks scratching their heads. People who've seen Bigfoot describe a mix of awe and fear. Imagine seeing a huge, upright figure with a powerful build and long strides. It's like watching a linebacker on steroids. Witnesses often mention human-like features on Bigfoot's face, but with a wild, untamed look. And let's not forget the smells. They say Bigfoot reeks worse than a wet dog. Some even report hearing eerie howls or weird noises before spotting the big guy. These accounts come with sketches, photos, and detailed stories. Sure, skeptics might roll their eyes and call it a hoax or a case of mistaken identity. But with so many reports, it's hard to ignore the mystery. We're diving into the most compelling eyewitness stories to see if we can piece together the truth about Bigfoot. From hunters and hikers to locals and visitors, these tales add a personal touch to the legend of Bigfoot. All right, let's get scientific. For decades, researchers have been on the hunt for concrete evidence of Bigfoot. They've analyzed footprints, tested DNA samples, and set up high-tech equipment in the middle of nowhere, all hoping to catch a glimpse of this elusive creature. One of the most intriguing pieces of evidence is the discovery of large footprints in remote areas. These prints often show features like dermal ridges and consistent depth, which are tough to fake. Plaster casts of these footprints are like Bigfoot's business cards. Aside from footprints, researchers have collected hair samples, scat, and audio recordings of strange vocalizations. DNA testing on these samples has led to some head-scratching results, with a few tests hinting at unknown primate origins. To up their game, field researchers use trail cameras, drones, and all sorts of gadgets to gather evidence. But despite all these efforts, definitive proof of Bigfoot remains out of reach. Some scientists argue that the absence of physical evidence like bones or a body suggests Bigfoot doesn't exist. Others believe Bigfoot is just too clever and sneaky for us to catch. The debate continues, and with each new piece of evidence, we get a little closer to the truth. In this segment, we'll dive into the scientific investigations that aim to uncover Bigfoot's secrets. We'll look at the methods used, the intriguing evidence collected, and the conclusions drawn by researchers. And of course, we'll hear from the dedicated folks who have made it their mission to find out if Bigfoot is real. So, grab your magnifying glasses and let's go sleuthing. Now, let's get into the really fun part, conspiracy theories. Despite the lack of hard evidence, Bigfoot remains a magnet for wild speculations. Some folks believe the government is in on it, hiding the truth about Bigfoot to avoid public panic or to protect certain areas. These theories often include tales of suppressed evidence, secret investigations, and even encounters with mysterious government agents. Sounds like something out of a spy movie, right? Others think Bigfoot isn't just your average forest dweller, but an interdimensional being or a leftover from an ancient species. These ideas come from the elusive nature of Bigfoot and the sheer number of sightings in hard-to-reach places. There are even theories that link Bigfoot to UFO sightings and other paranormal activities, adding an extra layer of mystery to the legend. As we wrap up our Bigfoot adventure, it's clear that this hairy giant has left a big footprint in our imaginations. Whether you're a believer or a skeptic, Bigfoot continues to be a fascinating puzzle. So, what do you think? Is Bigfoot a mythical creature, a hidden species, or just a great story we love to tell? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that bell icon for more intriguing mysteries. Thanks for joining us on this wild ride. Until next time, keep exploring the unknown.